Welcome back to the show. I'm the Beer Adventurer.
I'm Becky.
And on this episode, I think I'm pronouncing this right, Genesee Cream Ale. This is one of my favorite cheap beers.
I believe you said cream ale correctly.
It was the other one.
I'm sorry.
All right. So, this one is one of the less expensive beers. I find them in the big cans. I used to get them in the area real cheap for like 24-ounce cans and stuff like that. Got this 16-ounce can. Probably didn't pay $2 for it.
I think they were like
They're
$1.
$5.2. Looks, light, yellow beer. Let's go in for the kill. Yep, that's the one I remember. Mellow, smooth, yard work beer. It's 5.2% alcohol, so if you drink a bunch of them, you catch a buzz, but it's not high enough that, hey, I finished a pint of it and I've got to sit down.
Yeah, no, most definitely.
There's not that big hop kick you. It's a little bit sweet, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
The mouthfeel is super smooth and kind of creamy. Cream ale is a style of beer that has fallen in and out of fashion multiple times. I want to say this is from, is this from like New York? Yeah, Rochester, New York.
It's tasty.
Originalcreamale.com. It says always drink responsibly. One of these days I'm going to find that beer and drink it. Subtle attempt at humor. Genesee makes some other beers, and I've had a couple of them. They're not like what you would consider in like the craft beer market as the standout. Oh, that's amazing! But every last one of them is like, yeah, I'll drink that. This one's just probably my favorite of theirs.
I agree.
Well, I mean, it does all the things that a beer should do. There's a mild alcohol content. It's easy to drink. Tastes good.
Agreed.
It's not terribly, it's, I'd say it's a good beer intro. Like if you've got a friend that, I don't like beer, I don't want to drink beer, get one of these. You might dig this.
I'll have to try that.
It's a whole lot better than like some of the big macro light beers that I don't like to drink. But I just don't like Coors Light.
I was locking my lips.
I don't enjoy that. I'll drink Coors Banquet. I just don't enjoy Coors Light. It just doesn't taste good to me. And Miller Lite, bleh.
I was saying, speaking of Coors Banquet, do you know how hard it is to find a Coors Banquet at a gas station in Texarkana? I had to stop at 3.
That is.
I had to stop at 3.
By the way, it's because she went to
I went
Texarkana.
to Texarkana recently, and
I said you have to take a picture of Coors Banquet. I mean, if you don't know why that is, or if you do know, let's talk about that down there in the discussion.
See, that's what I was doing
gets the extra points.
I was doing that for this.
And while you're at it down there in the comments section, go ahead and like and subscribe. Ring that bell so you get these because, by the way, folks, at least 3 times a week, I'm bringing you beer reviews. Some extremely rare, some easy to find. Some of them, holy crap, that was easy to find.
Yes.
So, I think we've discussed this beer pretty well. Let's get down to it. Did you dig it?
Always.
I actually do dig this beer. It's
Always.
Pretty tasty. Would you have another? I do.
Yeah.
I like it. How many would you put in a pick 6? Honestly, at the price,
I'd get a 6-pack.
it's worth a 6-pack. It's a great fridge beer because
It's one I normally have all the time in the fridge. At least one.
I mean, it's like this: a shower beer after mowing the yard, working on the car, cleaning house beer. Like this beer will do just about whatever you need it to.
Mm-hmm.
All-purpose brew. Good on you for that, Genesee. And if I'm mispronouncing it, somebody send me a link or something to how to pronounce this correctly. I was going to say properly, but correctly is what we want. On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think?
8.
Me too. I just...
Wow, that's 2 beers we've been on today.
I know.
That's not like us.
Well, there you have it, folks. Until your next beer adventure.
Cheers.
Cheers to some cream ales.